Shabbat Shalom. Hi everyone. Welcome to our living room. Los Angeles, California, at this beautiful hour as the sun is beginning to set. We're going to give each other just a couple of minutes for everybody to join in and to make sure that everybody is here with us on this Shabbat, on this special Shabbat for all of us. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you're all healthy and you're keeping safe. I hope that everybody is observing these multiple blessings that we have. This is Pride Shabbat, and this is Juneteenth. The rights of many people are being celebrated today in America, and I think in many ways around the world. We are at a very special moment in our lives, all of us. So I want to welcome you. I want to wish you the sweetest Shabbat, the most peaceful, joyful, tranquil Shabbat, a Shabbat of peace, a Shabbat of wholeness, a Shabbat of beauty. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalet, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Mimelech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Mimelech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni v'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Mimelech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I'm thinking of angels. I'm thinking of who comes into our lives and transforms them, makes them better, makes them lighter, makes them ascend, makes them more meaningful. And I have an abundance of angels in my life to think about and to be grateful for. And I hope you do too. I hope you have. And they're not winged. They're not pink-cheeked. They're not the image that we think of from the Renaissance. No, they are unexpected sometimes. They don't look like what we expect. They're not who we expected them to be. But we know them when we encounter them, because our lives are not the same after we've encountered them. A nigun for Shabbat. Close your eyes. Wherever you are, sing with me at the top of your lungs. Here we go. I die, 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 die. I die, 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 die. I 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 die, 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 die. I die, 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 die. I die, 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 die. Krakow Nigun and Reb Shlomo married together. A nigun is an opportunity for us to let go of everything that has happened during the week. A nigun is an opportunity for us to let go of the heaviness that we feel in our souls. And everyone feels at a certain point a heaviness in their soul. We feel something, I wish I was, I wish I were. I'm not exactly who I want to be. The nigun is the opportunity for God. Let go. Let go. Shh. Sweetness, just goodness, just peace, just kindness. Just the very best that we have in us, we let go with the nigun. It allows us to arrive at this point of the Lecha Dodi. Come, my beloved, let us go towards the bride. Let us greet the Shabbat. Lecha Dodi likratcha yala לשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה 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 לשבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתפילה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה Please sing with me לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם מסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה קומי צאי מתוך אפיך רב לך שבט לעמק רבך והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה מקדש עיר מלוכה ומקצאי מתוך אפיך רב לך שבט בעמק רבך והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה So yes, I sang this verse twice, but this is the verse that is dealing exactly where we are. In the valley of sadness, in the valley of self-pity, wallowing in difficulty. And it's time for us to come out of it, to rejoice and to sing. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalala yalala Neshabat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kala yalala yalala Neshabat nekabela התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך אני, על יד בני שי בקרחמי, קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה, נשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורך ומאורי אורי אורי שיר דברי כבוא אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה יאללה יאללה נשמה מקבלה יבדימה לא תבושי ולא תקרבי מה תשלוחני ותני יבדימה בך יחסו אני אהבי ונמנית העיר עתידה היי לך דודי לקראת קרה משבת נקבלה והיורים שיסה שום סעיד ולחפו כל אבת אהי יסיסאי אלוהי כי סוסתה על קבלה יבבבם יבבבם היי לך דודי לקראת קלה יבבבם נשבת נקב יבבימה ימין שמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תריצי יבבימה הידיש ואין פרצי ואין ישמחה ונגילה היי לך דודי לקראת קלה נשבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעדה גם בשמחה ובסולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי קלה שבת קטה יבבבם היי לך דודי לקראת קלה יבבבם נשבת נקבלה. What an awesome hymn that was written 500 years ago. It's still the pillar of the Kabbalat Shabbat. It's the main thing. It's the most mystical, beautiful, gorgeous piece of poetry and theology that we have in our entire Siddur. I want to welcome all of you, whether you are here in LA with us or up the coast in San Francisco or maybe even in Portland, Oregon. If you are in Canada, or maybe you are in Mexico, or maybe you are in Porto Alegre, Brazil. Maybe you are in Amsterdam, or in London, or New York, or Paris, wherever you are, or Be'eretz Kodshenu, Shabbat Shalom Lekulam. Welcome everybody. For some of you, it's soon going to be almost Havdalah. But here we are, we're stuck with the time zones that we're stuck with, and this is the form that we can communicate with each other right now, right? Virtually. We can't meet face to face. I wish we could, but we can't. But you know what? This time is an awesome teacher for all of us. We are all learning new skills. We are all learning what solitude means, what facing ourselves means. And I hope that for you, it is a time of blessing just as it has been for Terry and for me, because we're learning things, and they are good things, I have to say. And yes, I miss hugging people. I really miss shaking hands. I miss giving kisses on the cheek. But I'm also happy to see you this way. And I will just add this before we move on, that anything that you write tonight, I promise you tomorrow after Shabbat, I will love or mark or answer you if you had a question or a comment to make. Nothing that you say or you write goes unnoticed. Please know that. Nothing that you say, nothing that you ask goes unnoticed, and I want you to know that. Ah, such a sweet Shabbat. Here we go. מזמור שיר יום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Sing at home with me, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נעל, עלי היגיון בכינור. One more time, please. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נעל, עלי היגיון בכינור. ירפו נאות מדבר, בגיל באות תחגור אליי, לבשו כרים חצון, ועמקים יעטפו בר, יתרועעו אף ישיר. מזמור שיר, מזמור שיר ליום שבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נעל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר, מזמור שיר ליום השבת. Yes, what a sweet melody from the Gat brothers, my Breslauer brothers from Yerushalayim and Beit Shemesh. Beautiful, beautiful melody. In Sefer HaBahir, it says in the Book of the Clear that when God created the world, God knelt. God knelt just like early childhood teachers kneel towards their students so that they will not be towering above them. Think about your favorite teacher and how your teacher would meet you face to face, heart to heart. This is what God did for us when God created the world and knelt and went, I breathe life into you. I breathe blessing into you. Yadadai, 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 Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושינתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני Elohechem Emet. I'm pointing out of the window because I have all kinds of people gathering on our street, slowly but slowly. And it's beautiful because I have very, very observant neighbors on both sides and across the street. And I have also neighbors who are completely non-observant. And the sun is beginning to set. And everybody is wondering as they're going down the street, wait, is it Shabbat yet? Is she coming? Is it here? Have I missed something? But you know what, I don't think it's ever too early to welcome the Shabbat bride. I don't think it's ever too early to welcome holiness. So Hadlakat Nerot, candle lighting, will be when it's supposed to happen. But we should welcome Shabbat. We need her. Very badly we need her. And I'm glad to see neighbors gathering outside slowly, walking by. I hope wherever you are, the Shabbat bride is over you. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ויהיו בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ויהיו בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נחת, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, לדורותם ברית עולם. I'm going to sing Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, God, open up my lips so my mouth may declare your glory. And then we're going to take a moment of just reflection, of just sweetness, and especially on this Shabbat. I want to wish everyone peace and tranquility in unity. Peace, tranquility, and unity. So we'll sing, God, open up my lips so my mouth may declare your glory. And then we'll take a moment to just wish each other the sweetest kindness, most peaceful thoughts. And then we'll come out of it. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Adonai Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Agid Teilatecha, Ufi Agid Teilatecha, Ufi Agid Teilatecha, Ufi Agid Teilatecha. I'm thinking of today's portion, which is Shlach in the book of Numbers, Bamidbar. I don't want to talk about today's portion. I want to talk about what's happening with all of us. And I just want to say something short and sweet and then sing. We have been walking through very difficult times. Between the dreaded disease and the strife that we have been experiencing, the pain we have been experiencing, our brothers and sisters have been experiencing. And we can look at it as a time of strife and as a time of tragedy and as a time of difficulty. And we can look at it as a moment of opportunity. We can look at it as a blessing dressed in a curse. We can look at it as an opportunity for all of us to open our hearts, open our minds, open our souls, and understand that we are all of us here together. All of us make America, all of us make the world. This is the day to reach out a hand towards each other. This is a day to celebrate each other. This is a day to affirm each other. This is a day to bring peace into our land, into our country, into our hearts, into our home, into our neighborhoods, into our cities, our states, wherever you are around the world. Peace, beauty, kindness, compassion. Psalm 23. God, come kirch, begeit samavet, lo irara, iata imadi. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Gam kirech, begeit samavet, lo irara, ki ata imadi. Can you write a sweeter melody than Ellie Kranzler wrote for this psalm? Just beautiful. I would like to offer blessings now for healing. We here at Makom LA are thinking of Bruce Foxworth and Jerry Foxworth and Audrey Gardner and Michal Morris Camille and Sharon Lippman and William Nolan and Casey Rook and Bill Schumacher and Joan Silver Chava Bat Yochanan and Stacy Sizek Robinson and Ruth Rose and Michelle Perkins and Miriam Yenkin and Ruth Siegel and Claude Moradi. And I invite all of you, wherever you are around the world, hold in your heart right now someone who needs healing. And maybe that someone is you. And so hold yourself in your heart and wish them full recovery, full healing of spirit, of soul, and of body, as I sing this beautiful melody by Craig Tillman. Mi shevera Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel veLeah uYivarech veYirapeh et hacholim. Ema refana מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך וירפא את החולים, הוא יברך וירפא את החולים. I'm wishing healing for all of us, because we all need healing. Our nation needs healing. Even those who don't think they need healing need healing. And I don't want to wish enmity. I don't want to wish frustration or anger. I want to wish healing for everyone, for all of our souls to be healed, for all of our hearts to be opened, for all of us to be ready for a blessing of peace and of grace and of love. At Makom we are thinking today of Robin Babini, daughter of Polinda Schimmel, and Edward Benowitz, the father of Irv, and Jason Burak, the beloved cousin of Rachel Goldman, and William Duffy, the husband of Helen and the father of Rebecca, and David Fox, the husband of Carol, and Dorothy Friedman, the mother of Janie, and Brenda Honeke, the mother of Gail Yuck, the sister of Gail Yuck, and Esther Lewis, the mother of Alan, and Pat Quick, the sister of Jerry Foxworth, and Jack Rosenfeld, father of Sharon Mayer, and Anne Scheinbeck, and Blanche Small, the mother of Susan Greenberg, and Harry London, the uncle of Jerry Mund, and Margot Lang, the mother of Steve. If you have someone you are remembering today who has passed away, I ask you to hold them in your heart. Hold them actually right before your eyes, if you can. Think of the sweetest moment you have with them. Hold that before you. As we say the mourner's Kaddish, the Kaddish Yatom. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא דברך ילקוטה וימליך מלכותה. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירם בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. I want to thank you for spending this time with us. I know we don't go through an entire service. We don't mean to. We mean to send prayers and wishes for Shabbat, which for some of us hasn't yet arrived. For others of us is in the midst of arriving. And for some of us, wow, she's arrived long ago. And for some of us, she's almost leaving. But we all need her. We need her mercy, we need her grace, we need her compassion, we need her love, we need her breath, the breath of Shabbat, the ability to just, and I wish for all of us that this is a Shabbat of all of us coming together, for all of us recognizing each other's humanity, for affirming each other's humanity. God willing, for the ability for all of us to love each other somehow. I also want to say this. I am a person who is completely incapable of fundraising. But this is our last Kabbalat Shabbat in our 5th year of Makom, and I can't believe this is the end of our 5th year at Makom. We are a sweet, welcoming, inclusive, egalitarian, neo-Hasidic, liberal, you name it, post-denominational, tiny little congregation in LA. And so I'm going to ask you this. If you love what we do, if you take any measure of joy or peace from what we do, I urge you to go onto our website to makomla.org and to just give, if your heart moves you, to help us out. It would help us out tremendously because we can continue doing this. We can engage musicians, we can engage people to help and bring you what we bring you. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity of spirit. I appreciate you being with us here tonight and every night. And I wish for everybody just a Shabbat Shalom, a Shabbat of peace, a Shabbat of joy, a Shabbat of tranquility. Adon Olam Asher Malach בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נעשה בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך עולם. והוא היה, והוא הווה, והוא יהיה בתפארה. והוא יהיה בתפארה. והוא אחד ואין שני. והמשילו לאכילה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה. ולא העוז והמשרה. והוא אלי וחי גואלי, בצור חמי בצרה. והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת חוסי ביום ביום אקרא. מנת חוסי ביום אקרא. בידו עתיד רוחי, בעת ישן בעירה. ואם רוחי גדיעתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא. אדוני לי ולא יירא. Shabbat Shalom, a Shabbat of peace, tranquility, wherever you are. Bless you. Thank you for being with us. Love, joy. Shabbat Shalom.